Now, question number 1. Question number 4, page 322. I is equal to integration x upon x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3. Right? So, this is non-repeated linear root. So, we have to apply a partial fraction method as the degree of the denominator is greater than the degree of numerator. Right? So, this is a proper rational function. So, this is proper. So, no need to change it in proper, is already given. So here what we have to do, we have to find out x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3 is equal to a upon 1 factor plus another constant upon another factor plus another constant upon another constant or another factor. Right? And you know a is here, so taking x is equal to 1. So if x is equal to 1, this implies a is equal to, we have to substitute x equal to 1 here. So 1 upon, neglect this. So 1 minus 2 is minus 1 and 1 minus 3 is minus 2. So this implies a is equal to 1 upon 2. That is our first answer. A is 1 upon 2. Now here x is equal to 2. So we get b. So x is equal to 2. This implies b is equal to, this is 2 whole upon 2 minus 1 is 1. Neglect this or avoid this. So 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So what we get? b is equal to minus 2. Then taking x is equal to 3, we get c. So x equal to 3, this implies c is equal to 3 upon 3 minus 1, 2, 3 minus 2, 1, and neglect this. So we get c is equal to 3 by 2. Right? Now substituting this value here, what we get? Therefore, x upon x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3 is equal to a. A is 1 upon 2 whole upon is x minus 1. So x minus 1 plus minus 2 whole upon x minus 2 plus c is 3 by 2 whole upon x minus 3. Now integrating this, what we get? This is nothing but I. So integrating this, we get I is equal to half is constant. So half integration 1 upon x minus 1 dx minus 2 is constant. So integration 1 upon x minus 2 dx and plus 3 by 2 integration 1 upon x minus 3 dx. Now as you know, derivative of the denominator is in numerator. So answer of this is log mod denominator. Derivative of denominator is in numerator. Derivative of the denominator is in numerator. So answer of this will be 1 upon 2 times log mod x minus 1 minus 2 times log mod x minus 2 plus 3 by 2 log mod x minus 3 plus c. This is your answer. Right? Question number 5, page 322. I is equal to twice x upon x square plus 3x plus 2. Now as we see here, right, observe this thing. Degree of the denominator 2, numerator 1. So degree of the denominator is greater than the numerator. Therefore it's a proper rational function. So proper rational function. Right? So this is the factor. Also denominator is factorized. Right? So we can apply partial fraction method. Twice x upon, this is x square plus 3x plus 2. Means I am writing factor directly. So 2 1s are 2, 2 plus 1 3. So factors are x plus 1, x plus 2 dx. So now you can solve using same method. A upon x plus 1, b upon x plus 2. Take x equal to minus 1, x equal to minus 2, and then you will get a value of a and b. And then integrating, you have to, as you know, derivative of denominator is not always in numerator form. So you can solve this question also. Right? Again, if you want to see solve this question without partial fraction, then you can apply this method also. Or I is equal to integration twice x whole upon x square plus 3x plus 2 dx. This is given, right? Now derivative of x square is twice x, already given. So what we learned, what we want? 3. So adding 3 and subtracting 3. So plus 3 and minus 3. And bifurcating this, we get twice x plus 3 whole upon x square plus 3x plus 2 dx and minus 3 integration 1 upon. Now this is a quadratic form. So we have to find out the last term. So I am writing last term directly and separating last term. So adding last term and separating last term, we saw save one step, right? So this is x square plus. Now last term is 9 by 4. Square of this upon 4 into first term is 1. So 9 by 4. So plus 9 by 4 is last term, that is 3 by 2. We have to add 9 by 4 and subtract 9 by 4 also. So this is our last term, 9 by 4 plus 2 minus. Now this 9 by 4 comes here, right? And middle term has a sign plus, so we have to put sign plus here. So that is x, right? Plus 3 by 2 whole square. Can I write like directly? No? Okay. Then wait. I am writing all step, right? So this is, it's very easy to write directly, but if you don't understand, then I am writing. So x square plus 3x. So we have to add 9 by 4. So we have to write this step here, right? Plus 2 and minus 9 by 4, as last term is 9 by 4. So minus 9 by 4, right? And dx. Okay. So this is your expression. Now this is, derivative of the denominator is in numerator. So we keep it as it is. So twice x plus 3 whole upon x square plus 3x plus 2 dx minus 3 integration 1 upon. Now see how to write directly. See, this is a perfect square that you know, right? So this is x. Now middle term has plus sign, so you have to put plus sign here. Last term is 9 by 4, that is 3 by 2 whole square. So you have to write it 3 by 2 whole square, right? As we find out, last term is 9 by 4 that we calculate by formula. So 3 by 2 whole square. Now this is 2 minus 9 by 4 you have to do. As we did here, 9 by 4 plus 2 minus 9 by 4. You have to write this step only instead of writing this full step, right? So we are saving time. So this is 4 into 2, 8 minus 9 is minus 1 upon 4. So minus 1 upon 4 means 1 upon 2 whole square dx. Now apply derivative of denominator in numerator and x square minus a square formula, you will get your answer. So I am skipping these sums also for you for practice, right? So write down answer of this. Okay. Now then next question is of quadratic factors. So I need some space. So wait a minute. So next question is this. So this is integration 1 minus x square whole upon. If we multiply x here, this is x minus 2x square dx. Power of numerator is 2, denominator is 2. So both are equal. That is not less than denominator, right? Means this is improper. So this is not proper. So this is improper rational function. So we have to convert this function into a proper rational function, right? Means degree of the numerator must be less than degree of denominator, right? You know, degree of numerator must be less than degree of denominator, then this is said to be a proper rational function. So we have to change, we have to convert this function in a rational function. So see here, this is 2x square, here only x square. So I am dividing, multiply by 2. So if I divide and multiply by 2, so this is half, multiply by 2, this become 2 minus 2x square whole upon x minus 2x square dx. This is your answer, right? Now we require x here, and this is 2 is extra. So I am adding x and separating x. So what we get? This is 1 upon 2. Adding x minus 2x square, separating x and plus 2 as it is, right? whole upon this is x minus 2x square dx. Any problem? Got it? Now taking this as a one factor, so now bifurcating this upon this and 2 minus x upon this, right? So bifurcating this, we get integration x minus 2x square whole upon x minus 2x square dx plus 1 upon 2. I am writing this as 2 minus x whole upon x is common, as I am writing like this. So x is common, this is 1 minus twice x dx. Now this is proportional function, as dp of the denominator is x square and this is 1. So now this is proportional function. So now this is, only this is proper and this is 1. So what we get here? This is 1 upon 2 integration dx plus 1 upon 2 integration. This is 2 minus x whole upon x into 1 minus twice x dx. Now say this is result number 1. We have to apply partial fraction method here. So applying partial fraction method, what we get? 2 minus x upon x into 1 minus twice x. So 2 minus x upon x into 1 minus x is equal to a upon x, because one factor is x minus 0, that is x, and another factor is 1 minus x plus b into 1 minus x, right? So applying x equal to 0 here, so x equal to 0, this implies here a is equal to 2 upon 0. Remove this, so x equal to 0, so answer is 1. So a is 2, we get a is equal to 2. Now taking x is equal to 1, we get b. So x equal to 1 means 2 minus 1 is 1 upon, remove this, neglect this, x equal, so this is 1. So what we get? b is equal to 1. So answer of this, this is 1 minus x. So therefore 2 minus x whole upon x into 1 minus x is equal to a is 2 upon x plus b is 1 upon 1 minus x. This is the answer. Now from 1, and be careful while you are solving this type of questions, here multiple is 1 upon 2 here. 1 upon 2 is multiplied to this whole term, right? So you have to multiply. So from 1, what we get? So from 1, I is equal to 1 upon 2 integration dx, right? Plus 1 upon 2 integration. Now instead of this 2 minus x upon x 1 minus x, we have find out this thing. So I am writing that 2 by x plus 1 upon 1 minus x dx. So we have to integrate this function now, right? So this is 1 upon 2 integration dx. Now this is integratable function, and if we take minus common, then this become x minus 1. So I am writing directly from here. So this is minus common, then this is x minus 1, right? So now we can write answer directly, that this is integration of this is x. So this is 1 upon 2 into x plus 1 upon 2, 2 by x, right? Now if we multiply these 2, okay, we forget, leave it. 2 constant, derivative of 1 upon x is log more x. So answer is 2 times log more x minus 1 upon x minus 1, that is again log more x minus 1 and plus c. That is your answer, right? So now if you want to multiply, then you can multiply, then you can simplify. So 1 upon, now these 2 power comes here. So this is log x square, right? Minus log more x minus 1 plus c. Now log a minus log b is 1 upon 2 x plus 1 upon 2, and this is log more x square upon x minus 1 and plus c. This is your answer, right? If you want to take again a 1 upon 2 common, then you can take 1 upon 2 common and then write the answer. That is your answer. So this is a nice small important questions, okay? Question 7, integration x upon x square plus 1 into x minus 1 dx. So power of denominator is 3 and here is 1. So numerator degree is less than the denominator. So this is a proper rational function. So we can apply a partial fraction method. So this is proper rational function. So I am not writing proper rational, I am writing only proper. Right? So here this is a quadratic form. So we have to apply for that ax plus b form, right? And this is a linear, so we have to take n, one constant. So I am writing this first. So x upon x minus 1 x square plus 1 is equal to, I am writing, remember one thing, always write a linear function first, right? So linear is x minus 1, so linear factor first, plus now you have to express this as a ax plus b, but we take already a, so now turn off b and c, so we have to write bx plus c whole upon x square plus 1, right? Now taking LCM, you know, while it is given quadratic form or repeated linear root, then you have to take LCM, right? So x is equal to a x square plus 1 plus x minus 1 bx plus c. This is the form. Now taking first x is equal to minus 1, that is x is equal to 1. This implies if we substitute 1 here, this is 1 is equal to a. 1 plus 1 is 2, and if we substitute 1 here, then it is 0. So no need to write. That is, this implies a is equal to 1 upon 2. Now we have to find out b and c, that is remaining. So taking random value, that is 1, first value 0, so 1 is 0, right? So x equal to 0 means this is 0 is equal to a. 0 into 1 is 1, plus 0 into minus 1 is minus 1, b into 0 and c. Now a is half, so substituting half here, what we get? C is equal to a, that is, from this we get a is equal to c. If you take c is here, minus become plus, so a equal to c. So therefore a is equal to half is equal to c. That is our answer, right? And now randomly value, we can take one value, that is 1 0. Now take minus 1, so x is equal to minus 1. This implies minus 1 is here, this is a, right? Minus 1 whole square, that is plus 1 plus 1, that is 2, plus this is minus 2, x is minus, so this is minus b, and plus c. We have to find out the value of b, so substituting value of a and c here, right? So this is minus 1 is equal to twice a is 1, plus 2b, and minus 2c. 2c is 1, again 2c is 1, so minus 2c, that is 1. So this one cancel, so we get b is equal to minus half. So value b is equal to minus half, right? So all required constant a, b and c are evaluated. So now we have to write value of a, b and c here. So substituting value, what we get? Therefore x upon x minus 1 into x square plus 1 is equal to a. A is half, so half upon x minus 1 plus b. B is minus half, so this is minus half x, and c is again half, whole upon x square plus 1. This is the answer. Now nothing coefficient here, so integrating this, what we get? So integrating this, we get I is equal to, half is constant, so half integration 1 upon x minus 1 dx minus half, integrating as well as bifurcating this upon this, and 1 upon 2 upon this. So minus half x upon x square plus 1 dx, and plus 1 upon 2 integration 1 upon x square plus 1 dx. This is integrable function, this is not. But the derivative of denominator is twice x, here is only x. So divide and multiply by 2, we get the answer, this is 2 square. and this is 1 upon x square plus a square, that is tan inverse x formula. So applying all formulas, integrating 1 upon 2. This is derivative of the denominator is in numerator, so log mod x minus 1 minus 1 upon 4 log mod x square plus 1 plus 1 upon 2, and this is tan inverse x plus c. This is your answer, right? Okay. So next question is question number 8, page 322. I is equal to x upon x minus 1 whole square x plus 2. So this is linear root, but this root x minus 1 whole square is repeated. That is this root repeated 2 times. That's why this is given square, right? So this is also proper rational function. So no need to change anything, right? So now x, as I told you, always write linear function first for find out the value. So I am writing a upon x plus 2, right? Then this is a linear function, repeated linear function. So you have to put one constant, one factor plus another constant, another factor square, that is x minus 1 whole square. If it is cube, then you have to write b upon x minus 1 whole cube, right? Now for linear, I am taking x is equal to minus 2. So x is equal to minus 2. This implies, right? Okay. First of all, we have to take LCM. I want LCM first. So taking LCM, so LCM is x minus 1 whole square into x plus 2, right? So LCM is x is equal to a. Here we have to multiply by x minus 1 whole square, right? Plus b, x plus 2 into x minus 1, because x minus 1 whole square into x plus 2. This is LCM. And here plus c into x plus 2. Now I am taking x plus 2 equal to 0, that is x is equal to minus 2. So x is equal to minus 2, this implies minus 2 is equal to minus 2 minus 1, minus 3 whole square is 9. So this is a into 9. If I substitute x equal to minus 2 here, this becomes 0, as you see, this becomes 0. So what is a? A is minus 2 by 9. So this implies a is equal to minus 2 by 9. So this is your first value. Now I am taking x is equal to 1, is already there. So x is equal to 1. This implies 1 is equal to 1 minus 1 0, 1 minus 1 0, 1 plus 2 3. So this is 3c. So c is equal to 1 upon 3, that is another value. And for random value, I am taking x equal to 0 for less calculation. So x is equal to 0. This implies 0 is equal to 0 minus 1 is minus 1 whole square is 1. So this is a, right? Plus b into 2 into minus 1, that is minus 2 plus c into 2. Now substituting value of a and c here, you will be get b here. So what is your answer? Therefore, twice b is equal to a plus twice c. So twice b is equal to a. A is minus 2 by 9 plus c. C is 1 upon 3, that is 2 by 3. So taking 9 LCM, right? So this 2 will be cut. So b is equal to, taking 9 LCM, minus 1 upon minus 1 plus we have to multiply by 3 here. So 3, right, by 9. I cancel out these 2 also, right, and then taking 9 LCM. So this is 3, we have to multiply. So 3 minus 1, that is 2 by 9. Therefore answer of B is 2 by 9. Answer of B is 2 by 9. Okay, got it? Now substituting value of A, B and C here, what we get? So we get, therefore x upon x minus 1 whole square x plus 2, right, is equal to A. A is minus 2 by 9. So minus 2 by 9 whole upon x plus 2 plus b. B is 2 by 9 whole upon x minus 1 plus c is 1 upon 3 whole upon x minus 1 whole square, right? There is no any coefficient in front side of these, so integrating directly, so we get I is equal to minus 2 by 9 is constant, integration 1 upon x plus 2 dx plus 2 by 9 is constant, integration 1 upon x minus 1 dx and plus 1 upon 3 integration 1 upon x minus 1 whole square dx, right? Now derivative limit is numerator, and integration of 1 upon x square is minus 1 upon x, and this is a linear function, coefficient of x is 1, so no need to divide by any numbers. So writing answer, this is 2 by 9 log mod x plus 2 plus 2 by 9 log mod x minus 1 plus minus 1 upon 3 1 upon x minus 1 plus c, as integration of 1 upon x square is minus 1 upon x, so minus plus minus. Now taking 2 by 9 common, this becomes log x minus 1 minus log x plus 2, right? And minus 1 upon 3 times x minus 1 plus c. So now this is log a minus log b, that is log a upon b. So this is 2 by 9 log mod x minus 1 upon x plus 2 minus 1 upon 3 x minus 1 plus c. This is your answer. Got it? So final answer is this one. Either you can leave this as it is, no worry about this at all. Okay? Thank you.